The Black Stars of Ghana have made all of us proud. This is going to be a quick review of the Black Stars performance, but before we get into it, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Put the videos on notification and leave a comment. I'd want to know who your best performers were for the Black Stars in that game. For me, the most enduring story from this, the endearing story from this as well, is Benjamin Asare. I'm a Christian. I worship at the Church of Pentecost, Tesano PIWC. And so Christian values are important to me. Asare's story reminds me of one biblical story and a quote and a verse. And it's 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. And it says, "But the Lord chose what the world considers to be foolish to dumbfound the wise." Benjamin Asare is a goalkeeper a lot of you say is not great aerially. He's susceptible to errors. His shot-stopping abilities are not elite. His distribution is poor. He doesn't pass the ball well. He hasn't faced elite shots. He's the one making history now. And I'll tell you about that history in a bit. But from the moment Asare got into the national team, a lot of people have sort of thrown vitriol at him. He's been subjected to ridicule. People have been unnecessarily dismissive towards him, forgetting the background and how he even got in. Asare earned that right. It could have been any other player, but the truth is that at the time Asare was invited, the Black Stars needed a new goalkeeper. We had gone through about 4 years or so of shuttling through 4 goalkeepers. So the last 7 years, there had been 4 goalkeepers who had opportunities. So Manaf Nuruddin of Upin, Jojo Wallacott came in at a point, Lawrence Atizigi, the most experienced of the lot and the guy who had been around for the longest of that period. Richard Ofori, you saw him at the AFCON. Despite all of these options, about 5 different coaches did not have faith in any of them. Kwesi Appiah, Siki Akono, Otuado, Chris Hughton, Otuado again. 5 different coaching regimes. None of them had faith in any of them. And at the time Asare was introduced, the Black Stars had gone through the worst possible period. We had failed to qualify out of the group at the AFCON. We had failed to win a single game. We finished bottom of that group. We finished bottom of the AFCON qualifying group, and we failed to qualify for the AFCON. We were considered, I think, about 2 goals per game or so around that time. Confidence was at an all-time low. The national team, the coach's job was on the line. He makes a decision to bring in Benjamin Asare, and everyone seems to think that Asare is only in because he plays for Accra Hearts of Oak and is a national coach. A whole lot of nonsense. Asare keeps a clean sheet on his debut. People say, oh, it's because it's Chad. Then the next clean sheet. Then the next clean sheet. Then the next clean sheet. In the end, it's 6 clean sheets out of 5. Still, his detractors discredited him by saying that he's facing low-quality shots and low opponents. But the same people, and this is how you know the hypocrisy of some football fans, the same people celebrated Jordan Ayew when he managed 14 goal contributions from the same World Cup qualifiers that Asare got his 5 clean sheets for. When Jordan Ayew is scoring, there is no question marks about the same opponents. But when Asare and that back line are keeping the clean sheets, we should discredit the defenders. That's the logic a lot of you were preaching at that time. Then after that, each time Harry Kane, after the World Cup draw, each time Harry Kane scores, people said, oh, can Asare save this shot? You saw all of those trolls. Even videos of Asare training were used to mock him. Yet, he is the first goalkeeper in Ghana's history from the Ghana Premier League to start a game at the FIFA World Cup. He is the first goalkeeper in Ghana's history from the Ghana Premier League to be involved in any World Cup match. He is also the first goalkeeper in Ghana's history. This one is not only the Ghana Premier League. He's the first goalkeeper in Ghana's history to achieve consecutive clean sheets at the World Cup. That is Benjamin Asare. Ole Kingston did not do it in 2006 because the first game we considered clean sheets against Czech Republic, but we considered it against USA and Brazil. Ole Kingston again. And here's the thing, Ole went to 2 World Cups. In 2010, he did not do it because we considered in the second game and then in the final group game against Germany. Knockout stage, we considered against USA, we considered against Uruguay. 2014, Kwarase and Fatah Udada did not do it because we conceded in every game. Against USA in the first game, against Portugal in the final game, and I think against Germany we conceded 2. But here is Benjamin Asare. And by the way, Atiziki also did not keep a clean sheet in 2022, considered in all 3 games: Portugal, South Korea, Uruguay. Here is Benjamin Asare achieving 2 clean sheets in his debut World Cup appearance. And he made 3 brilliant saves. Perhaps the most significant of those was that cross right at the end that he comes out and punches it away. But it's not just about the clean sheet for Benjamin Asare. It's the fact that he organizes his defenders well. It's the fact that he's constantly communicating. Yesterday, a lot of you are now referencing the moment where he was screaming at Ajeti that Wabawichi, and that kind of thing. That is evidence of a goalkeeper who's alive to the threats, is not erratic to move off his line when he doesn't need to, but calls the attention of the defenders to deal with it when they have to, so that the job gets done. And in terms of his shot-stopping abilities, that save on the banana shot from Bukayo Saka says enough about the guy. Look, he is not Samir J. He is not Robert Mensah or any of the legendary goalkeepers Ghana has produced. He's by no means not in that league, but he's a competent goalkeeper who is the best Ghana has at this moment. And he deserves the grace that you give everyone who puts on the shirts for Ghana. He may make mistakes. He probably will at some point, but who doesn't? Manuel Neuer made big mistakes against PSG. In fact, he gave out 2 goals when PSG faced, I think, Real Madrid in the Champions League at the Allianz Arena. 3 years before, he made the same mistake late in the game against Real Madrid, and then Joselu was there to punish him. It happens to the best of goalkeepers in the world. So even if in the unlikely events that Asare makes a mistake in the future, it will not be that I catch you moments that a lot of you have been looking for. I'm so proud of Benjamin Asare. I love his story. And I love the fact that God chose him to remind us of that wonderful verse in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. So go on, Benjamin Asare, and go be great. Thank you very much for watching this. Please subscribe and leave a comment in the section about your thoughts on Benjamin Asare and the entire Black Stars performance.